this comes through on camera because it's so tall and it's a completely black finish, so maybe hard to see on camera. So I'll do a lot of close-up video for you guys. But this is the PSG Raptor 12, the Pro Sound Gear. This is a really cool line array, pro audio, DJ, portable kind of system here, where you're getting a total max power 3,200 watts on the go. This thing only weighs 57 pounds fully assembled, so it's really easy to take with you, take it to gigs, weddings, DJing, like we said, a lot of cool things, or you can just use it in your home if you want something in the backyard or whatever. So this speaker here, this is your mid-range and your highs, right? This is the line array. There are 8 3.5-inch drivers inside of this, and let me tell you, this thing gets loud. Most of the power seems to be from this thing here, which is really cool. And the finish isn't bad. You have this really tough, sturdy grill with some mesh underneath it to keep debris out of the way. And it seems like the system is made from what feels like kind of like a spray-in bed liner you would see in a truck. So that real rugged feel. So it looks like it's ready for a little bit of abuse. Now, to add to the portability, it does come with a little carrying bag that you can put this line array in so that you can tote it and have it with you. Instead of trying to carry the speaker in the sub, you can have a bag that you can put this in, as well as a manual. And then of course we'll get to the sub itself. But this is really cool. The bottom little pole piece here has a little connection at the bottom that just really just slides back into the subwoofer. You just set it into its slot and now you're good to go. So not hard to set up at all. You put the speaker in and you're literally done. So that's not bad at all. Now, when you are carrying this, it's highly advised not to try to carry the speaker and the sub connected. It does become very top heavy. It will fall forward, and once it's going, it's going. So make sure when you're moving it to just unplug the speaker from the subwoofer and then carry them separately. Let me show you guys the subwoofer now. Take a look at that. So here is the subwoofer itself, and this has a nice power rating of 800 watts. It's a 12-inch driver. They do have a 15-inch Raptor. This one is a 12, boasting 800 watts. Again, made of that really rough, rugged material, that spray and bed liner, pretty much all metal, and then you have that same grill to match what the line array has on top. There's your connections down here. You just plug your speaker in and then it meets contact with those connectors there, and that's how it passes through the sound to the line array, because everything is on the back of the subwoofer. This is the amplifier itself. So we have a couple of different connections in here. We have RCA in. We have line A. This is like a speakon kind of connection looks like. Here's a mic line B here. You have a mix out, so it's like you can mix this to a board or whatever you want to do. And then we have some Bluetooth options here, which is also really nice to have, nice and handy. Volume knob is here, and then we also have some mic balance. We can kind of change the volume of our mics if we like to, and we can switch with a toggle. This top knob here is actually for different DSPs, depending on how you want to use it. So when you turn it on, you have some presets here: normal mode, you have DJ mode, voice mode, live mode, and you have a flat mode here. At the bottom, nothing too special, just your power inlet here, the power switch, and then you have a voltage from 115 to I think 240, depending on where you are in the world if you travel overseas with this thing. So really simplistic, not hard to use, nice handle on the top, in a good spot too, so it holds most of the weight, and it's really easy to pick up. A lot of the weight, of course, is the subwoofer. Probably 40 out of the 50 pounds is from the subwoofer here, which isn't bad at all. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the sub up here, and so you guys can see it turned on. All right, here is the subwoofer plugged up. This light over here are your presets, so as you change the preset knob, you can see it indicates what preset you're using. And then this left side, or excuse me, the right side here, if you click Bluetooth, if you press and hold it, it'll go into pairing mode, so you can pair your phone, which I have mine paired now. I just don't have my Bluetooth on my phone. And then next to it, a power indicator. You have a signal indicator, then you have a clipping indicator. So if you're reaching max volume, it actually shows you when you're clipping the signal, just to help you further protect both the subwoofer and your line array. Let me tell you, this thing gets incredibly loud, and I can't wait to show you what that sounds like. Now, I must say, on their website, one of the first things they say about the Raptor 12 in the description that it has excellent sound quality. It's like literally one of the first things you see when you're looking for an explanation about what this is. And I'm gonna stand by their response. This thing does sound very good at almost all volumes until you turn it up to darn near maximum. Then you start to get a little bit of distortion in the sub. It starts to sound a little bit bad, but that's at max volume, and you probably won't be at max volume very often with how loud this thing gets. It sounds so good. I've always been a fan of line array kind of setups. In home theater, you can get line array systems like this and they sound really good. This is no exception. These little drivers here get incredibly loud. So the crossover point between the two is very good because even with the volume getting this high, you still don't really have much distortion at all coming from your mids and your highs. It stays very clean and composed whenever you're cranking it up. And that's what you're gonna do with this thing. You're gonna have it outside, or you're gonna try to fill up a big space like a gymnasium or a wedding venue. This thing can do it. I don't know if you can pair two of these together. I'll have to see if they will leave me a comment down below, or I can leave it down below if they do. If you can pair two of these up together, that would be a game changer. They go for $800, $799 on their website. It sounds darn good. The bass is good too. It only gets down to 50 hertz, which is unfortunate. I think it plays a little bit lower than that in room. It does seem to get more like 40 hertz, 45 hertz, but they're rating it at 50. Maybe the 15-inch version gets a little bit lower. I would love to see this thing get closer to 40 hertz, 35 hertz, and then you have yourself a killer system. But I understand playing that loud, it's kind of hard to keep things sounding clean at low frequencies. So I can't complain. I really think this thing is really cool. It's super tall. If you can pair two of them, this is a steal. I never heard of PSG before, but after hearing this, now I want to hear more of what they have. They have tons of things on their website, including the Raptor 15. I want to hear that thing and hear what that sounds like, because this right here is incredible. So guys, thank you so much for watching. There will be a link down below to this, to their website, so you guys can check out this as well as other things they have to offer. And if you guys have any questions, leave me them down below in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and we will see you in the next video. Keep this guy out. Peace.